G'day guys, Seeney here, and welcome to another episode on the Australian Wealth channel. And today I'm going to be giving you an update on my latest 10x investment stock. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be talking about the Tattooed Chef Corporation, which is a company that I am incredibly excited about. So whenever I'm talking about stocks, it's really important to not just go and buy blindly. You need to do your own due diligence and your own research to see if that investment is right for you. I'll be giving you my bull thesis. I believe this stock is going to go up in value, but who knows? I could be wrong. I've been wrong so far. So my particular investment in the Tattooed Chef Corporation is actually down around 10% at the moment, which I am actually really happy for because it means that I can load in more money at a cheaper price because I see a great opportunity in the future. I'm just about to buy probably another $4,000 worth of stocks in the Tattooed Chef Corporation. So what does the Tattooed Chef do? So they do vegetarian pre-packed meals that are targeted sort of at millennials and Gen Z. So the CEO is Sam Galletti, and he's been in the food game for quite a long time. So I think that's really important, is someone that actually knows the space, so that they know where to get the products, how to make them, things like that. So what we're seeing with Tattooed Chef Corporation at the moment is revenue growth of over 65% year over year, which is huge. It's really fantastic. It's one of the things that really excites me about this company. They've issued a lot of forward guidance all the way out to 2026, and if you go through and read those notes for the analysts, they are expecting by 2026 to have over $1 billion in revenue. So I believe that they'll probably get pretty close to this over time and may even exceed it. So another great thing about the Tattooed Chef is they have basically no debt and a really strong cash position. So the $1.7 billion market cap has recently dropped to $1.5 billion, which is expensive for its revenue, don't get me wrong, but the company is growing at a massive rate, and this growth is expected to accelerate even more because they have built this company into what it is without spending basically anything on marketing. So this year is the year that they're going to be increasing the marketing expend, and I think that will accelerate growth in a big way. I think this particular company has the potential of becoming a giant in that sort of frozen pre-packed food space over time. They already have distribution into Walmart and Sam's Club in the US, and they're looking at expanding into grocery stores and basically being everywhere that you can buy pre-packaged frozen food. So the great thing about the Tattooed Chef is it's not just one thing, they're also increasing the SKUs, or what they call like their product lines. So I believe the company is only getting started. We're likely to see the number of SKUs double and even triple over the coming years. So this company only really exists in the US at this point. The international market has not even begun to be tapped. So that's also going to be another really big one, of course through Europe and, some in Australia and Asia. So as I said, at this stage of the business, I haven't really started marketing much at all. So I think this is really going to help to accelerate growth and be really helpful at bringing brand awareness. We know how important brand is, especially when it comes to things like, say, Apple and Tesla, who have really strong brands. I personally believe that the Tattooed Chef, looking at their branding, is quite strong and attractive for people that are into the plant-based products. Something else I really like about this space is that a lot of millennials and Gen Zers are a lot more conscious of their food, the meals that they're eating, and as a result, it makes Tattooed Chef a massively growing business in a massively growing sector. And I think this is something that's really important to look for when you're looking for an investment. The plant-based trend is going to continue in a big way. Personally myself, I'm a big meat eater, so I'm not part of the plant-based trend, but all you need to do is look at the numbers. So there's something else that's really important to note for a company like Tattooed Chef, and that is they have vertical integration. And what that means is that they are responsible for every part of the chain, from producing the food to making the meals to the packaging and distribution. So they have complete control over all of the elements from packaging, branding, the whole deal, which means they can move really fast and pivot, which is very important in the business space. So obviously there is some risk when it comes to investing in smaller companies. I know it sounds strange that a $1.5 billion company would be small, but when you compare it to other companies, such as say Apple or Nvidia, which have been around a lot longer, it's a less secure investment. So it's something that's really important to take into account. So having said that, the merits of the Tattooed Chef really outweigh the risks for me. You know, they're not losing any money, which is fantastic, and their revenues are growing at a big rate. You know, a lot of people don't get excited. They're like, oh, well, you know, it's just frozen cauliflower. But, you know, Apple's just a phone. Tesla's just a car. And I think we're gonna see something similar in this particular space, because branding is really powerful, and I think they've done a really great job of that. And they're obviously executing really well up to this point. And I think we'll see that continue. So at the moment, the share price is around $21 a share. So it's come back a little bit from when I started to buy, which is great. I'll be loading the boat up a little bit more with that. So I think I'll be continuing to add basically anywhere under 30. Anything can happen in the short term, as we've seen, but I believe this one's gonna play out really well, and we're gonna see a 5 to 10x return on investment, depending on how they go over the next few years. So I'd love to know your thoughts about the Tattooed Chef, and you know, whether you're gonna buy any, whether you think it's a sell, whether you're just holding. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps to get these videos out to more people, and we'll see you later.